Welcome back to the HRBT expansion project. I'm Ryan Banis, Project Director for the Virginia Department of Transportation. Since you were with us this past spring, lots has happened throughout the corridor. On this tour today, we intend to take you from Mallory Street Interchange all the way down to Patrol Road in Norfolk, where we're going to talk about all of the amazing work ongoing throughout our project corridor. As we'd like to stress, we are so much more than just a tunnel here at the HRBT expansion. Drivers familiar with our corridor know back that in July of 2024, we opened traffic on the new portion of the Mallory Street interchange. Currently, crews are now working on the existing structure, which we will demolish and then completely replace with a fully widened structure here across the corridor. Improvements that came along with the new opening included a pedestrian walkway linking Hampton University and the VA to downtown Phoebus. And our final configuration, not only will there be a pedestrian walkway, there will also be a 10-foot bike path. As you leave Hampton and head towards the North Island, drivers now have the ability to drive on our new North Trestle, the first harbor crossing at the HRBT in more than 50 years, an absolute feat of construction. As you're driving towards our North Island and look out your left window, you can see the existing eastbound trestle is now being demolished. Pieces of this structure, once cleaned and properly prepared, will be submerged throughout the Hampton Roads region as part of an artificial reef program that VDOT works in partnership with VMRC. As you travel between Hampton and our North Island, you can't help but notice our big blue beam launcher that graces our new North Trestle westbound. Situated between our two existing trestles that are currently handling traffic, the area is just too congested to bring in cranes and barges to help build out the new North Trestle westbound. The beam launcher helps by using its overall length and leverage to be able to place beams a span forward as we construct. We intend to use the beam launcher for more than 90 girders as we build out the remainder of our North Trestle westbound. Next to Mary, our beam launcher sure is our next biggest piece of equipment on the project. All of our viewers have been extremely interested in the ongoings here at our North Island, our receiving pit. Back on April 17th, Mary made Virginia history, being the first bored vehicular tunnel in Virginia history as she broke through of her first bore. But don't forget, she still has one more to go. Since that time, crews have been hard at work. In late June, we rotated our cutter head and shield 180 degrees, as you may have seen in many of our other videos. That was a record-setting operation at 2,500 tons and a 46-foot cutter head. Now, crews are in the process of pulling our gantries out one by one, bringing them to the surface using two gargantuan 800-ton cranes, rotating them 180 degrees and placing them back down into the shaft. The operation, once fully complete, means that Mary, our tunnel boring machine, will be completely reassembled. That will allow us to relaunch her for her second tunnel here in the fall of 2024. Since the last time we had you on South Island here at the launch pit, operations had shifted from that of supporting mining to build out of the final structure. As you can see behind me, the roadway slab that we previously used to push segments into the tunnel has now been demolished. Crews are fast at work forming the roadway slab that will eventually allow traffic to traverse the new facility. Additional construction ongoing at South Island includes the construction of our exterior and interior divider walls. These walls will separate our 4 lanes of traffic into 2 lanes in the same direction. When the project is complete, these are the walls that will support the tunnel support buildings up ahead. As you look into the end of our first tunnel, you can see the white formwork traveler that we spoke about in our previous video. This traveler will form the walls of our egress corridor that will provide a safe haven in the event of an emergency evacuation. Crews are fast at work ensuring that this timely completion of construction does not impact mining operations. These structural walls have multiple purposes. First and foremost, they support the tunnel support structure up above. Additionally, they divide our 4 lanes of eastbound traffic into 2 two-lane roadways. First, our high occupancy toll, but also our 2 free general purpose lanes. These walls will be what you look at when you drive through our new facility. On the southern end of South Island, or the Norfolk end, crews continue work to expand the island towards Norfolk, allowing for traffic to emerge from the tunnels. Additionally, crews are hard at work bringing the new trestles to tie in the 8-lane mega trestle to South Island. All of this work is an effort to shift traffic in 2025 onto our new eastbound bridge. Here we are on the new eastbound Willoughby Bay Bridge crossing the harbor. As you can see, crews are hard at work in various stages of construction. Behind us, crews are setting new girders for the 2 additional lanes of traffic. In this location, decks have been poured and crews have already started the rehabilitation of the existing structure. This rehabilitation is a key component of the HRBT expansion project, where we're taking a mix of new structures with old to provide the additional capacity to eventually have 8 lanes of traffic across the harbor. It's details like this here on an existing deck where we tie into a new deck that are extremely important for the overall project. You can see the new deck to the outside where we will be widening the facility to accommodate 2 additional lanes of traffic, but we're tying into our existing bridge deck built back in the 1970s. Crews have gone through and blasted the concrete away using high pressure water jets of up to 18,000 PSI. They've gone 1.5 inches below the top mat of rebar, where we'll come back and pour a brand new concrete overlay. This allows us to blend the new with the old, giving us a widened facility having 4 lanes in total. Throughout the project, you may also be seeing pieces of equipment like this here. This is a snooper truck, a device that we use to extend over the side of the bridge that allows crews to work underneath the bridge, on decks, bearings, caps, all while not needing to impact the marine traffic below or be reliant on tides and weather. It's pieces of equipment like this that help us be extremely efficient working through all sorts of weather, all seasons of the year. Here, on the Norfolk side of the project, work is underway on a multitude of activities. As shown directly behind me here at the 4th View interchange, new steel beams are being set across the existing roadway to provide the additional 2 lanes of travel to accommodate the eastbound direction. After a mid-2025 traffic shift, we will then begin construction on the westbound lanes. In addition to bridge work, you can see the massive amounts of other work being undertaken. Whether it be drainage improvements, earthworks underway, barrier walls, mechanically stabilized earth walls, or sound walls throughout the corridor, construction is underway in numerous locations. From 13th View all the way down to the Patrol Road, the project is widening or rehabilitating more than 20 structures throughout the project's corridor. Another item we're extremely excited about, here standing on the site of the old City of Norfolk Visitor Center, the HRBT expansion project is opening our very own Welcome Center. At this facility, a great partnership between the U.S. Navy, City of Norfolk, Hampton Roads Connector Partners, VDOT, and our partners over at HRTAC, we've renovated this facility that provides an opportunity for the public to come in and see what it takes to build Virginia's largest ever single construction project. Inside, you'll have the opportunity to see Mary, our tunnel boring machine, Catherine, our slurry treatment plant, as well as learn more about the history of the region. Additionally, you'll get to learn about all the different jobs, trades, and the types of people it takes to complete this massive undertaking. We're very excited to have the Welcome Center opening here in the fall of 2024. So keep an eye on our social media pages to understand opportunities to have your chance to come out and learn all about the HRBT expansion project.